Algeria. Second referee,
Martino Paulo Ronaldo, Cape Verde. Estefanos Sama, Egypt. Commissaire of the game, Hedi Hamani, Tunisia. Now, l'hymne national du Sénégal, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national du Sénégal. Merci beaucoup. Et maintenant, on va passer à l'hymne national du Mozambique.
Nome liberdade, o sol de junho para
Merci, merci.
Alright, we're very sorry. Okay, we support you very much. Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, thank you.
Mario, custòdia. Ok? D'Almeida, l'Ingras. Lembras? No. Nereito y lanzador de 3. Ok? Número 9, Matos. ¿De qué? ¿De qué estás? Gordo. Lanzador de 3. Si bate el sound, es un para un. Ok? Número 8, Canivet. Gallo forte que pode jogar para o sexto. Flasha balón, flasha sexto, ok? Cumprido o gallo.
Fixez le gars pour prendre la balle. Ok. S'il empêche, va en backdoor. Donc fais la passe ici, par là, ici, toi tu pars là. Donc cher, sors carrément, fixe le gars, prends la balle. Mollet, fixe le gars, prends la balle ici. Ok. Ensuite, lui, il faut venir écarter pour écran backdoor pour Gorgui. T-screen, ici, passe, jump shot ou bien hand-off et vous continuez à jouer. Ok, donc en défense, n'oubliez pas. Ok. Si c'est l'autre côté, n'oublie pas, si c'est l'autre côté, on a fait la passe à Mali, c'est toi qui as posé l'écran downscreen. Et là, il sort et tu auras la balle à l'intérieur. C'est bon, guys?
Aqui, Canavete. Bloqueia aqui. Depois ele vai apanhar assim. Depois ele vai apanhar dois bloqueios. Muita força aqui. Muita força aqui. 1, 2, 3. Moçambique. Pessoal, vamos nós fazer logo.
Avant de commencer,
Senegal.
Mozambique, Sénégal, on va observer une minute de silence suite au décès de Jao Chinenza, un membre de la délégation du Mozambique.
Matos missed his 3 now, the turnover. They're traveling on Antoine Mendy. Matos gets it inside. 3-pointer was off from the Chate.
It'll be interesting to see these Mozambique forwards like to step out and shoot it. Chate and also Magalitso. And that'll bring the defense from Senegal out where they don't really want to be playing.
Pio Matos penetrates and ball goes back over now. Bodge outside to Mendy. Dieng for 3. Probably his first option. Another 3 attempts from Ngoy, and Ngoy starts hot.
It is his first option. I said he doesn't see too many shots he doesn't like. If he's open, he's going up. But he's a good shooter, good scorer.
This jump shot again. Enjoy it. That's off. Just a little bit of everything. Ball goes out of bounds to Senegal with 15 on the shot clock.
Different start from Mozambique. They were so good against Angola where they started off fast and quick. And now they trail 6-0. Might have to burn an early timeout if this gets too much bigger here.
Dalmeida again over to Dieng, and well, I guess he does know what he's doing. Gorgui Dieng, that was a 2.
One more score without reply for Senegal, and then Mozambique will have a timeout here. They've got good shots. They just haven't knocked him down. They don't want to get uncomfortable. You know, early on, be chasing the game.
3-pointer. And indeed, Inaki's going to call a timeout.
I'm not sure Canavete 3 is what they need at this point in time.
Entry pass, and Vaj gets it and is fouled. And Canavete guilty of it. So the team is going to come over here, try to regroup. Senegal on top, 8-0.
Apaña bola, mandamos puño a jugar. Mandamos puño a jugar, lo que no nos lo podemos es salir con ventaja de 2 metros y lanzar un triple
Inaki Martin
rápido.
Garcia.
No, vamos a hollar. Y si tenemos que dar un mestrapaz,
You would be happy, I would guess, if your opponents today, Senegal, who have those 3 turnovers, if they are trying to beat you from the outside instead of using their size and athleticism inside. Senegal has athleticism. But the fact that they've hit 3 long jump shots has to be a little frustrating, but maybe also comforting in that, well, maybe they won't keep hitting them, but you also have to get those rebounds if they don't make those shots.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, if you're forcing Senegal to the outside, you should be pleased, but at the same time, it hasn't been a good start for Mozambique. They need to get the offense going. It's so vital. Senegal don't score loads of points that they're never going to, you know, really go like a runaway train and get away from you, but the longer the game goes without scoring, you start to get a little bit nervous.
Well, if you think about it, Lloyd, tough defeat to Angola, having led, you know, for much of the game. You lose one of your main players to injury, as they did with Emerlindo Novella, who's sitting over there on the bench. And also, you lose your team manager, sadly, who died yesterday. So it's not, you know, it's not been a good few days for them. Pio Matos has the ability to create. Now that's a nice pass inside and quick shot. Sensing the Senegalese defense coming over. So Magalitso puts his team on the board. Dieng had the ball knocked out of his hands. It rolled off of him and out of bounds and goes over to Mozambique. He thought the ball was just going to be called Senegal's. He could have reached over to get it. Shot from the left, no good, and here comes on the break, and Dieng goes in for the one-handed dunk. And then Mozambique make it worse by throwing the ball the length of the court and out of bounds.
Well, this has been a nightmare start, hasn't it, for Mozambique? Everything is going wrong. Now a foul as well in the low post.
Chimanzo is going to come in. I think the coach is just saying, listen, we need to calm down here.
We've got to make some changes. They need some sort of spark somewhere. But often it's the Matos brothers that are able to do that. They're going to have to take Pierre Matos out.
Gosh, it's probably rare to see him come out of the game so early, isn't it?
Yeah.
Enjoy. Hits the three. Pierre Matos doesn't want to sit anywhere near the coach. He doesn't look too happy. 14-2. And the drive inside. That's much better from Canavete. David Canavete.
He's a slasher. He likes to shoot the three. I prefer to see him kind of getting to the ring.
Dieng, another long shot. This one is a three-pointer. I guess, you know, for him and his career, if he can hit that shot, obviously it bodes well.
He's not a three-point shooter, is he?
Three attempt from Muchate, and Mendy with the rebound, and he races up the floor and then brings him back out. Almeida sprays it over to Enjoy. Enjoy hits another one.
Well, three-point fest going on right here. 4 of 6 for Senegal. What a start. It continues 20-4 here. Who's going to be next?
Yep, a three-point shootout amongst themselves. Never mind Mozambique. Oh, that three-pointer off the back of the rim. I'm not sure that's what the coach had in mind. Enjoy another. And that rimmed out. Almeida. That can't happen. You cannot allow the point guard to sneak in and get a rebound, offensive rebound.
But credit to Dalmeida for a couple of things there. In transition, he was lining up Ndoye all the time. Only hit a couple of threes, and then he didn't give up. Make sure he got in there for a rebound. Another jumper. I mean, they are lights out. They're not even hitting the ring right now, Senegal.
Yeah, it just took them a game to get used to it.
Yeah.
They didn't, you know, it's just incredible how, you know, from one day to one game to the next, it can just be so different. Senegal out of sorts at times against Morocco. Mozambique on top of Angola. Oh, that's a nice answer. So that was Matos. Well, he said that he had to play well. That was a 2.
We need strong performances from all of the starting 5. If they're going to have any chance here, Mozambique.
Good help that time from Magalitzo. Now Matos goes in and Magalitzo tips it in.
Finally started to get going. The problem is they've just given up 22 points already.
Dieng has it taken away by Muchate. Now Matos, it's good! Here come the Mozambicans. And Cheksar decides to call a timeout.
What a game of runs, isn't it? Senegal take the big lead. Here come Mozambique getting back into it.
But granted, they're coming back, but they're still leading 22-11.
I mean, if you're Senegal, you get the benefit of being able to take a timeout now, really.
vont scorer après les pertes de
lose
balle.
anything by
On
doing
défend
it
bien.
almost.
Et nous, on rentre dedans, on nous
Stop
tape.
this run as much
Et
as
la balle
possible.
tombe.
Field goal
Arrêtez ça.
percentage for both.
Arrêtez ça. Continuez à tourner la balle. On cherche, on cherche. On a 24 secondes pour bien faire.
The Senegalese
Arrêtez-moi ça tout de suite.
have an under 19 squad here supporting them behind us, but we think it's football. Anyway, rebounds 12 to 1 in favor of Senegal.
Après toi, quand tu fais l'écran ici là,
Van a tocar en todos bloqueos. Están a defenderos
12
así.
rebounds.
No estamos a bloquear y están a defenderos así.
Feels like they've only
¿Por
missed
qué
3 times.
vosotros
In
no,
fact, they have only
no
missed 3
intentan
shots,
apañar
all
línea
of
de
them
fondo?
threes.
¿Por qué no apañan esquinas para ayudar?
Ok.
¿Ah?
Ok.
¿Ok?
Tranquila,
Vamos.
tranquila.
Vamos, Mate. Vamos. 1, 2, 3.
Look at that. That's who we're talking about. They're right behind us.
Go, go, go is the chant. You don't need to be cheering too much for their team, the way they've started this one. And then stepped out, hit the threes, and hit 1 3 his entire NBA career in 2 seasons.
He's been working on it though this summer.
Oh, excuse me, two threes. 1 a year. It's like the hacker, isn't it?
It is.
Fantastic atmosphere with that.
Well, and this jumper from the right triggers another break, and Canavete forced it, and now quickly Mendy. The game's opening up quite nicely, and Mendy throws it off of Matos.
Canavete's got to make a better choice than that. You know, chased it down, just managed to save it. If you can't get a clean one at the ring, don't force the action. Got plenty of time.
Now Pio Matos is going to come back in for Mozambique.
Screen by Gorgui.
To 11, Budge. Budgie is up on the man up top, and Pio Matos has come back in. I tell you, Pio Matos did not like coming out of that game. He did not want to have any communication with his coach, even when he put him back in.
Him with Thomas, he didn't play in the first game, did he? No.
Well, maybe with.
Didn't played so well, but that's a surprise. Thomas played big minutes. He was a starter in 2013. I'll tell you this as well. He'll come with some highlights. He'll get after it. I can almost guarantee he'll challenge shots at the ring, and he will try and do a koye at the other end as well, and pull the ring down when he's got it in his hands.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen today. If that happens later in the tournament.
How many square backboards they've got out there.
And jump shot. And the miss now in the hands of Pio Matos. And his brother Cristo, short. Almeida has Enjoy over there, and looks like Pio Matos has him in his sight. So, well, here we go. We're going to test it. Yeah. Thank you for not bringing it down.
I told you, he lifted the basket up, didn't he, Thomas? That won't be the only dunk he has, I don't think.
Sure, he wasn't too happy about not getting many minutes the other night. Pio gets inside, back outside, and just as you always like to point out, Lloyd, it's much easier hitting that long jump shot when you catch the ball coming from the paint.
Yeah.
you know, that area.
Yeah, when he's coming from inside out, his feet are a lot easier to get set.
And Dalmeida was fouled as he dribbled, I think that's Machate. So we're going to see the early insertion of Luis Barros coming in for Mozambique. That was the dunk. He does hold on to the rim a little bit too long for my liking, considering yesterday's events. When Stanley Okoye shattered the backboard.
Interesting, we've got a couple of games. I mean, Barros hardly played yesterday. 3 minutes, he's in early after seeing Thomas. He got no action, so not yesterday, 2 days ago.
Yeah, his signature play was fouling a guy
on the clock.
shooting the three. Well, James turned to his right. Now that's exactly what Inaki Martin Garcia is telling Magalitzo.
He shouldn't have gone for the ball. He just stood arms up. Exactly what Coach Martin Garcia is saying. You know, it would have been a 24-second violation. There's no way Dieng would have been able to get it away. Instead, now he's at the line.
But look at Mozambique. They've gotten themselves right back in it, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. I mean, they're still going to get 10 seconds or 9.5 seconds for a final shot as well. That's a lot of time.
Soft touch for a big guy. Gorgui Dieng makes just 1 of 2 there, but follows up. Does not follow up, but Senegal follow up the shot, gets the rebound, and make it a 3-point play. Now, Pio Matos doesn't get it off in time. So, a blow for Mozambique there at the end of the first quarter. Senegal lead it 27-16. Four of 8 3-point shooting, and additionally, the shooting from inside the arc, a lot of those have been of the jump shot variety, but also the rebounding. It's a bit worrying, really, if you're Mozambique.
Senegal do outsize Mozambique quite considerably, and they've got a lot of size on the bench. They've got 3 7-footers to come in pretty much, but
donc je pense que là il faut qu'on se comprenne. Maintenant, ici au niveau du le 13, il a fait au moins 5 tirs ici. 5 tirs ici. Ça il faut qu'on arrête parce qu'il en a mis. La dernière fois il a mis.
And they miss it. You've got to have a challenge. You've got to try and get second chance points. You got to take him out of the game.
Yeah, mais collectivement. Je ne veux pas que quelqu'un se dise je me charge de ça. Non. On travaille en équipe, on défend en équipe. Ok? Voilà.
Et de deux, il est hors de question que les gars viennent donner une raquette métallique.
Voilà, c'est ça que je dis.
C'est pas normal.
Les rebonds offensifs, défensifs, il faut taper. On est à plus.
The Senegal on course right now for 108.
There's no way Mozambique are getting near 100 points against Senegal, so that's why they've got to pull that figure down. They want to probably have this one in the 60s or 70s. Senegal don't really have a lot of high-scoring games. As we always said, they will let you stay in it because they don't score a lot of points and because they play quite slowly.
Sene is coming in, as well as Diop for Senegal. Matos whips it into the corner. Canavete does well with his body, kind of floats in, turns to his side and draws the contact and gets the free throws. Canavete misses the first, and the first miss as well for Mozambique. Makes the second. Barros reaches in and commits the foul.
I've said a few times, pressure's great, but if you're going to foul while pressing, it basically makes it worthless, because that one foul then gets you closer to the bonus and it breaks it. Almeida doesn't feel the pressure now because he's just drawn the foul. As much as anything, even if you have to lessen it, take it off a little, it's better to do that than commit the foul. This is better from Barros now.
Diop has his shot affected. Look at the crashing on the boards, and Pio Matos is able to get it. He's in the open floor. Oh! He's able to pass it out to Barros to put up an air ball. Almeida. Diop. And Matos again. He'll pull up. And that's two.
Great decision. Young point guards watch that. Pio Matos pushed but was under control the whole time. Recognized it was going to be a tough shot at the ring, so just took the foul and jumper instead because it was a higher percentage shot. Great point guard play from him. At this point, this is like a Senegalese lineup we saw last year. 2 7-footers playing together they really struggled with.
Almeida. And offensive foul.
It was 27-17 when this lineup started. I want to see how it goes for the next couple of minutes. I think this is the opportunity for Mozambique to make a run here. Very little scoring on the inside for Senegal. Really, it's going to be all about Diop and Mendy trying to free themselves for a jump shot. We haven't seen Mohamed Faye at all, have we?
Not yet.
He's not here.
And the long jumper, no good. Have to find out why. And an offensive foul called on Diop from the other end of the court. Mozambique coach Inaki Martin Garcia is not going to argue with that. Watch this. It did kind of, it wasn't the elbow, but he stuck his backside into him, didn't he?
Well, he was the one that went after Canavete for not really any reason. It wasn't like Canavete ran into him.
Yeah, kind of, exactly. He was the aggressor. Oh, he's so quick when he gets back, cuts back and forth. Canavete misses.
And the shots they need to make. Mozambique penetration, draw the help. Canavete 1 of 3 from on the line.
They find Sene inside. Now, Sene doesn't need to make that shot. Doesn't need to take it, rather.
Spare his body better if he is going to take it. That was the biggest problem. I think just his shoulders weren't first facing where he needed them to be to get a good look.
Jumper from the line, that was from the Chate. Almeida feeds Ibrahima. Thomas inside, and he is fouled. That was a good pickup from him. That was hard and underneath his legs. He was able to bring it out.
Thomas spent time in the NBA D-League, played a lot more, like I said, double figures in 5 of the 7 games that he played. AfroBasket 2013, the average was 3 points and 3 rebounds a game. And often what I found for Senegal in that tournament was when they played with these huge lineups that they've got on the floor now, the spacing just didn't work because neither Thomas nor and Sarr are really scorers in and around the basket or to either possess any sort of range. So they both need to operate close to the basket, and all that means is teams can crowd them out, fill the middle, and it stops any sort of penetration as well. That's why I say this is the opportunity for Mozambique. But what Sarr can do is that, block shots. Can make that shot. He will stretch the defense. So I think they can use him.
Yep, Magalito. So it's back to 6 points. And the reach by Pio Matos causes the turnover. And some of the other Senegalese fans have shown up with the drums.
There's more coming in as well.
It's a lot more.
This is what they need to spark some life. Been a bit flat, haven't they, Senegal? Lisa wants another three. The trouble is no one's in there rebounding at all. Not sure where Bissy is. He was nowhere near the rebound.
Up for a jump shot. As good as they looked early, they look woeful now. They're shooting with everything. It's interesting that he would take them all off at the same time. And also the fact that
he's still got two starters out. He's got Mendy and Diop. They started on the wings.
Yeah,
he doesn't really have a lot of other options without Fai. You know, and it's only recently that Dalmeida's gone out. It's the front three, the back three are the same. It's the front two that he's changed. And it's not their bad players. It's just playing them together is what I don't like.
Yeah. Well, he brought Mendy back in. He had taken him out as well. Now the turnover. Pio Matos. An unsportsmanlike foul on Diop. And it's incredible how they're just kind of self-destructing. But as you say as well, it's the pieces don't fit.
He's going to make changes. Oh, sorry, Ndoye was out there, wasn't he? Malaya Ndoye wasn't on the floor. But now he brings in the changes. I'm not sure these fit much better either with Badji and Dieng. That's why Dieng making that long jumper at the 3 and the 2 really helps, because maybe he's got to now play more to the perimeter, but that just takes away from his game, doesn't it? Because Badji, who's in with him, can't really step out and shoot it either.
You've got Mendy and Enjoy that can hit the 3.
Yeah.
They'll be out on the wings.
Yeah, Enjoy obviously was the starter. I kind of credited Diop for being the starter a second ago, and he wasn't.
Yang has also come in at the point. Canavete.
Pass. That's what's open.
There you go.
Yep.
Wide open, feet set. In and out. And in it goes.
It was 27-17. And this lineup went in, and it's now 27-28. 10-1 run. He needs touches here. One trouble is they can double him. Here he comes, see?
They'll find the fellow big man, Badji.
Yeah, that time there was a good double. Everybody else was a poor rotation. It was easy to take away that pass if they'd been prepared, if they'd been watching. Good D. Great trap from Niang and Badji there.
So seeing Armando Batista come into the game. Played about 8 minutes the other day for Mozambique.
Yeah, Nazi is talking to Garcia is talking to Magalito about the double team. I think he was right to go. It's just his teammates didn't really realize he was there. So left his man wide open. If they'd been aware and taken, helped on him, it would have been fine.
Yang hands it off to Badji, and three-point play opportunity coming.
point guard play. Look at this. Two defenders. That's what it's about, isn't it? Great point guards draw two people to them. If they don't, they're able to score. They make plays for others by drawing defenders, and that's exactly what Dieng did there.
So Augusto Matos comes back in for Barros, so that should help.
He's a good defender. Matos escapes him, but plays great D and doesn't foul very often either. That's why I like that. Quick hands.
He's getting after Pio Matos. Yeah. And Matos, though, explodes to the basket. Just couldn't quite get it to go in. Spreads it out to Mendy. Canavete does well. Come down with it and find Matos. But Canavete hustles. Now ball up to Mendy. And Mendy just kind of spins and finds the basket. Nothing Armando Batista could do there.
Matos hasn't got it going yet, has he? 2 of 8. He is. And 1 of 6 from 2-point range. His 2-point shooting is kind of the key because he's not really a 3-point shooter. He'll take them if he's open, but it's all about mid-range, the pull-ups. Smart thing from him, though, because he is struggling. What does he do? Gets himself a trip to the line.
Well, I guess the good thing, Lloyd, is that you see Badji's got the 3 fouls. The good thing is we've got ourselves a game because it looked like Mozambique were going to get a hiding there in the first 6-7 minutes. They've come back. Oh, the ball falls over. Matos gets 1 of 2. Battle for position down low, and Dieng wins it. So that is the 4th team foul on Mozambique. Inside, gets it back, puts it up, and in.
Very good work from Badji. Surrounded.
So dumps it. And excellent finish from Ubise, Hilton Ubise.
I kind of shook my head when he took that because he was a tough shot against Dieng as well.
Is right out on Dieng. Dieng is going to go right past him. Nope, he's going to pass it out to Mendy.
Brilliant pass. Absolutely brilliant pass from Dieng. And as soon as the defense started to move towards him, he skipped it out to find the open man.
Aguilito for 3. Dieng with the rebound.
Stop making every shot, haven't they, right now, Mozambique? Good shot from the EC.
Badji tries to make the bounce pass, Enjoy, and that gives the opportunity. He made that, I think he would have had a 3-point play. Good running of the floor, though, by Hilton Ubise.
At a crucial time. Great. The desire to run, that's the pass I was talking about. Look at how easy that is for Mendy. It's like a drill, isn't it? Just stand there taking shots on his own. But the desire to run from Mozambique was much needed. He scored 2 points, that 1 field goal in about the last 3 minutes. So
they need those cheap baskets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Timeout Mozambique. They trail 40-30 against Senegal.
Luis, estás parado frente con 14. Mas Maguila, tú tienes que ir aquí. E outro extremo tem que facer parte con Maguila, mas están agora con 8 e con 9, que lanzan ben após pase. Tamén non risquemos a facer brincadeira. Non riscamos si verdadeiramente o 14 ten perigo de facer un para un. Ok? Depois, hola, tú non puedes ser o triplista de equipo. Tú non puedes ser o gallo que máis lanza triples de equipo.
9 points for Mozambique, all turnovers, none for Senegal, which is interesting one. Just kind of bears, kind of illustrates what we were talking about, the fact that Mozambique need to try to get out and get some easy ones.
Gagnez vos duels. Gagnez vos duels. Contrôle la balle, faites pas la balle. Let's go.
Many of the Senegal fans here, creating a nice atmosphere. Nice free throw. So Ubise, who got out on the break and drew the foul, makes 1 of 2, gets it back to a 9-point deficit.
Interesting to see a bit of zone from Mozambique against this lineup for Senegal. You look at the shooters, but you can really extend.
Matos goes up for the rebound. Augusto Matos. They really want to get it up as quickly as possible to try to beat that Senegalese defense up the floor. And there's Matos, takes it out wide.
These are shots that need to go down. And missed 3 of those, I think. Spell. Push behind.
The pump fake. And Dieng is really turning into quite the passer, isn't he, folks?
You take the pump fake. You're guarding Dieng. He's not known for his 3-point shooting. Challenge him. If he makes it, fine. But here, look, why would you jump and allow him to have that space? As you say, his passing. Well, how good has it been?
Out of your screen, Inaki Martin Garcia is telling his player that exact fact. It's like, stay back. Keep your man in front of you, especially when he's that far away from the basket. That was a big play for Senegal, puts it back up to a 12-point lead. Now Pio Matos, well, his brilliance.
Yeah, it really was brilliant. Fading jumper. Been more of a scorer today, hasn't he, Pio?
Yeah.
Plus 9.
9 points, team huh? Mendy, another high arcing 3. Now, are they going to hold it for 1 or are they going to shoot it? And that's where you run the danger. You'd almost, you want to get an easy shot if you can get it, and that's where Pio Matos maybe could have held on to it, brought it up, but also, that's where it's frustrating because you're big. He's a big man and he catches it when he's running, so he turns it over.
Yeah, absolutely. It is high risk, high reward running. We said when you run, the chances are you're going to have more turnovers because you're trying to play at speed.
26 rebounds from Senegal, just 11 for Mozambique, but it doesn't seem to be that big of a factor, does it?
Well, they've got 21 defensive rebounds, Senegal, that's why. Yeah. They've only got 5 offensive rebounds, and Mozambique have 2 themselves. It's not a huge discrepancy there, it's just the fact that Mozambique have missed a lot of shots.
And Senegal have gotten a lot more of their joy inside as well.
Yeah.
Seeing the paint.
One shot.
kind of atmosphere you'd like to have at an AfroBasket, with the beat of the drums. Ask the Senegalese if it helps them when they're out there.
Check also Mohamed Faye. Where is he? Listen here. He's not even in the arena. He's not on the bench.
To be honest, Lloyd, when he walked off the court the other night, he did not look happy. And I don't know if he was ill. And he traveled. So Mozambique catch a break, and Garcia turned to call a timeout that he didn't have. Well, he's not able to get Barrows in time, and so frustrating conclusion to the half for Garcia. He was attempting to put Luis Barrows back in there, maybe one of his three-point shooters.
Just a quicker player to spread the floor. After they got themselves right back into the game, didn't they, Mozambique? To be
43-33 to Senegal.
The stat show was poor shooting really from Mozambique. I said they got dominated on the glass, but that is because they missed a lot of shots. During that stretch, they put the lead right back, got within touching distance. Senegal have opened it up again, not through perhaps great play of Senegal, although Dieng has been superb distributing the ball. But Mozambique getting good looks at the ring and not knocking down shots that they had.
8 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists for Gorgui Dieng, 13 points for Malay Enjoy for Senegal. They're on top, 43-33 against Mozambique. 43-33, the lead for Senegal over Mozambique here at AfroBasket 2015. Senegal coming in to this contest after a win over Morocco, and of course Mozambique falling 84-72 to Angola. They were very competitive in that game. And even though they've dug themselves an early hole, they battled back and pulled within 1 here against Senegal, but Senegal then kind of surged back ahead later in the second quarter. Mozambique, though, you know, they are a team that has been largely impressive, and if they can get some execution, this could be very interesting. Senegal playing without Mohamed Faye today, and obviously Mozambique losing Hermelindo Novella to knee injury the other day as well, in their first game. Senegal being rooted on. Here you see the yellow shirts walking down, standing on the other side to go join the rest of the Senegal fans. Well, that is the under-19 Senegalese national team, we understand, here. And they are cheering on the Senegal basketball team.
And of course, some great atmosphere to the arena, haven't they, as we see Gorgui Dieng in the game he has had. And he hasn't really scored, but the influence. He had a couple of jump shots early, there they are, and that just changed it. Now the Mozambique defenders are worrying about his range, so they've been rushing out to him. He's beat them with the pass or off the drive. And really, when he went out, that was the time that Mozambique had that run, wasn't it, when Dieng was on the bench?
Fascinating. Welcome back to Tunis, folks. AfroBasket 2015, Senegal and Mozambique. And the Senegalese, having made it to the round of 16 last year, trying to keep the momentum going here at the AfroBasket and qualify for the Olympics, something they'd do if they could go on and win it. And could also get to a FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament with a top 4 finish. A foul has been called here on Mozambique on this drive. Watch this.
Just didn't take the contact cleanly in the chest.
Machate. Custodio Machate, his 3rd foul. Budge sees the ball kind of hit the rim and backboard and bounce out. He's only got 2 points. But the second shot is good. You see that section of Senegalese fans over there? They're making a lot of noise on the left part of your screen. They're actually right behind the Mozambique bench. I don't know, it could be firing up Mozambique. Well, that was an off-balance, one-footed shot by Canavete, and Inaki Martin Garcia is asking why. Wasn't that late in the shot clock, was it?
Matos, he's hurt something. It's going to be okay, but it's just a little gingerly.
He inbounds it to his brother, Pio Matos, and he had a rough start to the day, but he's come good.
Augusto hasn't been scoring, so his twin Pio steps up, hasn't he?
And the reach around, slapped it out of his hands, Machate, out of Dieng's hands. By Mozambique. They don't go away.
Senegal have scored a lot freer today, but I said in the first half, I feel like they just don't score enough points to put teams away. They always give you a way back into it, it feels like, Senegal. Any team they face. And so that's to be the motivation for Mozambique. Just keep going, you'll get your chance to come back into this one if you can hit enough shots.
Oh, there's no question. Matos. Does the floater and the nice follow-up by Machate.
He got it up there, didn't he, Matos? Over 2 long arms. Machate was there. It's easy put back from him after Augusto took all the attention.
Another bounce pass. This time couldn't hold on, Vaj. quickly, Pio Matos to the other end, and it goes back over to Senegal. Now he says the ball went off of Senegal. Let's watch. Let's be the judge.
Yeah, absolutely, completely wrong. You know, I thought it got deflected out of Matos' hands cleanly. Good call from the official, but clearly off Mendy's leg, not Matos's.
I wonder if we'll ever get to the time where we have instant replay. I guess not. It'll slow down the game too much.
Especially for things like that. I can understand for major calls, you know, a bit like we have now in certain arenas where you can go and check some things.
Yeah.
But for calls like that, you know, it's just going to stop. You'd have to look at everything.
Lodge gets the basket. It would have come in handy last night, that's for sure. Matos, and the rebound, Canavete, and then Canavete was trying to pump fake and just fumbled the ball away, and then up to Mendy, and he misses, but terrific hustle from Dalmeida. And that's why you chase the ball down the floor. You never give up on it. So instead of being down by 7, they're down by, Mozambique are down by 11. I have to say I'm surprised by how, the potential of Mozambique. They were potentially a really good team. They maybe are missing one player. Nice bank shot by Matos. If they had that one big man inside, they would be really tough.
And some depth. And some depth as well. I think this 5 is kind of all they've really got. There's not much to come in off the
They did have until the injury.
All right, yeah.
Novella. He played a lot of minutes yesterday, but or 2 days ago. And just so you know, well, Novella played 12 minutes the other day, and he had, before he got injured, and he had, they were +2 while he was on the floor.
Yeah, so. Yeah, and he's another guy. He's a comeback from 2013, as most of these Mozambique players are.
Matos misses the long jump shot. Mozambique trying to keep it alive. It's interesting that you've got what Mozambique, their quickness. Look at the rebounding. They're getting destroyed on the boards, 29-14. But you have a quick point guard like Matos. Oh, look at that. Ball just goes out of bounds, and now Cheksar is asking, and Mochate is exchanging words with Gorgui Dieng, because Mochate offered to help up Dieng, and Dieng didn't want to be helped up by him because he felt like he'd pulled him down. And now they're exchanging words, and they might want to separate him. I would not want to get Gorgui Dieng upset. He's already good enough as it is. But then again, in all fairness to Machate, he was trying to help him up. Matos.
Defense all over the place for Senegal.
Oh, and Batiste drives in. Armando Batiste, the backup center, the 30-year-old.
He says, take that, Lloyd Gardner. He says we've got no bench. Beautiful move from him. That's 3 times Senegal slipped on that same spot. I think it's wet on the floor over there.
Almeida out to Dieng, and ball batted out over to, and look at, you can't see it, but Malay Enjoy is saying, there he is, look, Novella. Ermelindo Novella, injured.
Shete thinks he's taken an elbow here. We get a replay. He went down holding his head.
Well, you know what it's like in this game sometimes. People don't forget things.
Yeah.
Although I didn't see, if there was an elbow, I didn't see who threw it. I didn't see it.
I didn't see anything. I just saw him on the floor holding his head open.
Chate is becoming a central figure. Matos puts it up. I think he just needs to put that jumper away. It's not going to fall.
But that's his game, though, the jump up. Mid-range, that's what he likes to do. That's what he's usually really effective. That's better D, though, that time. Didn't take any fakes.
Enjoy for 3. That's the one. He's a killer. very well. Where is he again? He shoots it ridiculously well.
Paris Labawa in France.
Okay.
Away, yeah.
Labawa.
I mean, these Senegalese players, they are all over the world. You've got Yang, played at college in the States, couple play in France, Ibrahima Thomas in Bahrain, Mohamed Fire plays in Italy, Senegal plays in United States. So 1, 2, 3 in Italy, 2 in America.
Was Fai the one that was in Greece and he's moved?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. In Italy, 2 in France, 3 in France, 1 in Bahrain. Like I said, 1 in they really are spread out.
Just like the Nigerians, in fact.
Yeah, it's a difficult task. Whereas you look at Mozambique, every one of the Mozambique players plays in Mozambique. So it's a lot easier for them to have that unity. They know each other, they see each other on a regular basis, playing against each other.
Well, I guess it probably helps them. They might be at a disadvantage in certain respects. Oh, Mendy with a travel, surely. They do call it. Did you think that was a travel?
I didn't, I have to say, at first look, but I wasn't really watching his feet to understand.
Here he is. He picks up the dribble.
Yeah, I think it is.
He kind of jumped. The guy took his hand off the ball and then he jumped.
Yeah, he got caught because of the legs on the floor as well, didn't he? It's 18 turnovers. That caption was incredible. 18 to 3 on turnovers. A big difference, isn't it?
Now Garcia, I think he's a good coach, and he's not. He knows the chance is there. The door is open. Some mistakes creeping into the Senegal play. And really, it's about right now, this Mozambique team taking advantage of some opportunities.
Well, they've had this throughout the game. Second quarter, they got right back into it, and then just missed good looks to allow Senegal to open the lead again. It's the same thing here. There is an opportunity. Dieng's going to have to go out soon as well. He can't go the whole of the second half, and then when he goes out, that's the chance to attack. I think they need Augusto Matos to get going. You said, maybe it's time for him to put the jumper away. I think he's got to keep shooting it, but just, but make them, basically. And they say he's possibly our best scorer. If he starts making them, we win. If he doesn't, we lose. That's it, because without him, I don't think they've got enough.
Well, to be fair, the good ones keep shooting even when they're not hitting. So that's a breakdown. Almeida gets inside for Senegal, takes it back up.
Oh, that's such an easy basket.
Batista set the pick on Dieng. Look at Muchate. Dieng's not going for the block, is he? He's kind of refraining from.
He's got 2 fouls. I don't know if he doesn't want to pick up a third because he feels he'll come out. He's going to wait probably till the end of the quarter and then start really going after it again.
He went off. Oh, there he is! Right on cue. Gorgui Dieng. Cha-ching! And Matos quickly to the other end. Great block by Dalmeida. So even the point guard is getting down, getting a hand up there on those balls when they go up for the layups and dunks. See what Dieng has right now. He's only got 10 points, but he's got 12 rebounds and 6 assists. Do you want to go ahead and have a wager on whether or not he finishes with a triple-double? I'm not sure if he'll get the assists.
Pretty sure he'll get points and rebounds. Yeah.
He had 23 points the other day, and I'm with you. I think he might turn it up a notch in the fourth quarter.
He had 26 the other day.
Oh, was it 26 and not 15? Okay. Oh, beautiful drive.
Technical for simulation. So there's the foul on Dieng we talked about.
We've seen this called, haven't we?
I just don't agree. I mean, Dieng does an excellent job, especially because he's grown up in the United States system, and there, any contact is a charge. They love an offensive foul. So he's got outside the charge circle. He's stood his ground, and there's contact. In my mind, he's completely within his right to take a tumble, to go down.
And look at that. You take the opportunity to put Matos on the line to try to get him.
Yeah, he has to shoot it for the three-point play.
Okay. Yeah. But he misses the free throw, so he still can't get on track.
He's going to go straight back to the line, though. Quick whistle here. This will be interesting. Are they going to leave Dieng out there? He's got 3 fouls now. If he picks up a fourth, then he has to sit in the fourth quarter, which I'm not sure I would like if I'm a coach. I think I'd probably pull him now, leave him for this 3 minutes, bring him back at the start of the fourth, which means it's a vital sort of 3 minutes for Mozambique to try and get themselves back into the game. If he stays out there, then I go right at him now. And Chate seems like he wants that matchup. He seems like he likes it, you know?
Well, they're right where they want to be. They're down 6.
I think run that same play, like the stagger screen from the Chate into the low post. See if we can get some easy scores or you know, a bonus, a foul on Dieng. If Dieng puts it on the floor right now, somebody's got to have some great courage and try and step in and take a charge. He has shown him put it on the floor.
See how Diop plays here with not a full cast of reserves. Badge.
For Mozambique, when you actually shooting along too.
Yeah. This is where Senegal frustrates you a little bit. Matos with the pump fake, and great follow. Oh, and Machate missed. Was he worried about the potential of the block? Dalmeida gets inside. He doesn't miss.
Great move, Dalmeida. As you said, his crucial minutes here. It's a big score from someone who isn't really known for his production. Just dancing with it.
Long, no good, and wow, crashing the boards.
That's the foul?
On Machate.
Oh, no.
Dieng.
No, it's at Dalmeida that picked up the foul, right?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if we try the replay. We should get one.
Yeah, Dalmeida.
Zane Dalmeida. Here we go.
He hits him on the head.
Yeah, he kind of swiped at him.
Good work from the officials.
Wasn't it kind of inadvertent though?
Yeah, but
he was swiping down the ball. I thought
he
got
hit
him
somebody
on the
else in
shoulder.
the face.
I thought he got him on the shoulder.
I say face.
I thought he got him on the shoulder.
I say face.
You say tomato, I say tomato. Okay, and it doesn't hurt him anyway, so justice prevails.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there they are again. They got right where they wanted to be, and they haven't been able to take advantage of Pio Matos. And the drive. And the foul. Dalmeida did play last year at the World Cup and averaged. He's had an influence on this game today. Averaged 7.8 points, 5.3 assists, so he did a good job for the Senegalese team. He also played back in 2011 at the AfroBasket when they finished 5th. But not a guy that's really on the basketball radar that much. You don't hear that much about him, do you?
No. Lewis Adams is the sort of young point guard Senegal brought in 2013. He was playing his college basketball in the States at the time, South Carolina State.
Oh, long one. Three-pointer. Well, they just refused to go away. Certainly he's brought his A game today. 2 of 3 for Pio Matos. And now the steal. Pio Matos hands it back and lays it up over and in. Good play. That was Hugo Martins who's come in. And Pio Matos senses the whiff, or has the whiff of the upset. Now Dieng, sense of urgency, turns. He can't stop that. And one. Watch this. Oh, that was the other three-pointer. Dieng's got 14 points, 12 rebounds. Those numbers just keep going up. 15 points, 12 rebounds. He doesn't really force it, does he? He's kind of like Ben Ramadan like that.
Very, very good player, isn't he?
The handoff, Pio Matos, and had the ball knocked out of his hands by Badji. So Matos is back at the line. And Dieng is still, Gorgui Dieng is still young in his basketball career. I mean, he's only 25. And I guess there's a lot of upside for him, isn't there? You see him having a long NBA career.
Oh, absolutely. He's kind of underrated going into the NBA, but he's really found his niche with Minnesota. Good season. 11 points a game this year. Oh, sorry, 9 points per game.
Almeida behind the back pass to Badji.
For Almeida.
And that is going to be that at the end of the quarter, but still, it's anybody's game right now. 64-57. Here's another look at Almeida. Look behind the back pass. And he spins nicely as well. Well, we saw Souleymane Diabate for Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire really steal the show in the first game, and now we're seeing this Senegal team stay on top by 7, but with a lot of work to do.
Vamos a ver, o que nós non podemos facer un flash largo, flash long, porque o Bis está moito pertiño do sexto. Se o Bis fica aquí, pode ajudar.
Mozambique still within shouting distance. 10 minutes to go. They've been knocking on the door.
Sempre abren, inclusive,
That Senegal have those 19 turnovers.
Se vocês continúan direitos, vocês têm opções de sexto, os grandes.
It's a huge number. Senegal don't really put pressure. They don't put any pressure at all on you, do they?
Okay, comenzamos.
13 doit plus tirer à 3 points. On fait défense ice.
Offensively or defensively from them. They're only run if they really know they're going to get an easy shot. They look to pick it up and slow it down. Same thing defensively. Haven't seen any zone from them in this game. Just stood in the three-point line. Set their stall out, so this is what we do. Is try and beat us.
I was saying at the end of the quarter, Souleymane Diabate was the star for Côte d'Ivoire in the first game, and because I was looking at Almeida, also another French league player playing for an African national team here, and he's had an efficient game, 6 points, 6 assists. He's done well. There's a lot of minutes. taking 4 shots and he's hit 3 of them. Well, nowhere to go. Turns it over. Goes back to Senegal. All 4 teams from every group will progress to the next round. That's how it goes in the AfroBasket. And so they're basically playing for seedings for the first knockout round game. There's Dalmeida. Back to Dieng, off the front of the rim. Foul on Batista. Oh, the alley-oop. Oh, that is dangerous. Hopefully, Dieng is okay. I think he is, but he completely lost his feet as he came tumbling down. Now, Sheikh Sarr is having words. Watch this. Watch the play. Here he goes. He goes up, and it was Magalitso that kind of turned his back.
There's not much he could have done, really, Magalitso. He tried his best,
yeah, he reached over to help him. But at the end of the day, if you're going to try to take off from halfway through the lane to get an alley-oop, you know, that's it. Thankfully, he's okay. Dalmeida. Almost a steal, but Dieng was able to grab it with both hands. He's gotten up pretty quickly. He looks okay, doesn't he? They look potentially pretty nasty.
He is Terminator-esque, isn't he? Gorgui Dieng, he is built, I mean, he is a solid figure. He hit the ground, and the ground probably hurt more than he did. You know, he's one of those.
There he is. Soft hands, gets the rebound, puts it back up and in.
I mean, he's not going to let them lose this game right now. The game face is on from Dieng.
Foul against Senegal. Entry pass, and Magalitso gets it up quickly.
Great execution. Good out of bounds play and a needed score. Still there, still within touching distance. I keep saying it, but they're going to have to make this push soon.
Enjoy for 3. Well, that's not who you want to leave open, but they live to tell the tale. Alpio Matos. Well, Senegal get a tactical foul there to stop the fast break. Got away with one there and end up with a soft jump shot from Ubise. Batista fell over. Back to a 5-point game. Get a stop here. Can edge a little bit closer.
Slow now, isn't it?
3-point attempt off the back of the rim. And oh, what a tremendous. That is just sheer brilliance from Gorgui Dieng.
I mean, everything kind of worked for Mozambique. They did give up the corner 3, but they were in position to rebound. But poor Martins just didn't have the size or the physicality. Hugo Martins to keep Dieng off the boards. Everything was right. He had great position, Martins. But just couldn't pull in the rebound.
Yeah, Matos is dribbling around. And he gives it to Martins. 5 on the shot clock. Martins gets in. Boy, he really puts his head down and gets to the basket. Did a good job there. Makes me wonder where that's been all day. Looks like he should get some more minutes.
He's only young, 20 years of age.
Dieng, another 3 to Dieng. He is 22 points. Maybe potentially on his way to all-tournament team honors. You never know.
I think so at this rate.
Oh, Magalizzo. Big three. They do keep hanging around, but
I just feel like with Dieng on the floor, Senegal have too much.
And he's at the line, and it is Mr. Automatic. Gorgui Dieng just continues to pour in the points. 24 now, 15 rebounds. He's 2 more points off of the last game, and he's got the same numbers for points and rebounds. Nice drive, and the foul has been committed.
Mozambique haven't attacked him though since he picked up that third foul. When was it? 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Not once have they really gone at him, seen if they can pick up the fourth, because for me that's the only way they can stop him. They just don't have the personnel or the ability to stop him from scoring right now. So if you can't stop him, get him on the bench, you know, foul him out. Or get him in foul trouble. He has to have a rest.
It's interesting with you know, with his Minnesota team, probably known more for his defense, and this team really it's his scoring, isn't it?
Yeah.
And his rebounding, obviously. They get it inside to him and just can't stop it. 26. So he had 26-15 last game. He's got 26-15 this game. Those Moroccan fans that are watching this are like, we've seen this before. He could be on his way to a 20-rebound game as well. Don't rule that out. Oh, Badji can't quite get it. And he hears the applause from the Senegalese rugby team. See the fans there on the right, the rugby team in the yellow shirts up top, and then the other fans. Good hustle from Badji, forces a turnover. Oh, you got to give it to him. Instead, you give him that. Another dunk for Gorgui Dieng, and he's got 28 points to go with his 15 rebounds and 6 assists. Matos in the lane. For Dieng right now, I don't know, you probably have Chamberlain Oguchi from Nigeria. Those, as well as Al Farouk Amino, maybe those are the front runners.
13-8.
Look at that.
Fourth quarter so far for Senegal. Gorgui Dieng has all 13 points. He's got 13 in a row for Senegal right now. Incredible. We've got 5 minutes. No one scored but him.
Now he's got an interception. If he hits this, I'm going to go home. Pio Matos crosses midcourt. And Matos, his brother, misses, but Canavete there for the offensive rebound. He draws the foul. Sene comes in and Badji comes out. Where was Dieng drafted? He was a lottery pick, wasn't he?
No.
He was not.
No.
15 maybe?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Minnesota looking smarter and smarter. Timeout. 77-65. Senegal on top.
que no podemos. 14 está a lanzar fácil, tenemos que ir con él.
So the field goal shooting, so 3-point percentage by quarter, and Dieng has been on fire as well as Enjoy. So you can see it's been really good for Senegal, with the exception here in this quarter, is 20%.
Okay.
Maybe he's going to be lobbying for, look at that, 13 points this quarter, as you said. Maybe he's going to be lobbying Flip Saunders for some minutes to back up Rubio at the point guard, or maybe come in at the shooting guard. I'm not sure if the T-Wolves are where they are in that position. He's a stretch four, isn't he? You wouldn't call him a stretch four, but watch this. I mean, you said he's only had 2 threes in his NBA career?
Yeah. I mean, I think he's probably considered a center NBA terms. He's known for his defense, not his scoring. That's why he does play good minutes. Just trying to check now in the minutes a game, the averages. 30 minutes a game he plays, so he gets great minutes, only 9.8 points a game. He's a kind of a defender, role player for Minnesota. We're seeing perhaps he's developing that side of his game.
Canavete makes it and gets it back to 77-67. Almeida fouled by number 15, Baggio Chimonzo. And here we go, Dalmeida with the jumper. Dieng gets another rebound. Today, Dieng from three-point range is 2 of 6. Seems like he's been better than that, but I guess a lot of his jump shots have been from inside. He's 9 of 10 inside the arc, 11 of 16 overall. There's Dieng. Brings it off this time. Almeida gets it to Dieng. That was a bit out of control there. That's never going to go in. And it goes over to Mozambique. Still trailing by 10. Margarito comes back in. Seen Senegal, see off the challenge of Morocco, and right now they're seeing off the challenge of Mozambique. Chata misses. Chate rather. So, when you go to that little bit higher level, will they be able to see off the challenge? Because what we haven't seen is Senegal put teams away.
No, and their next game is going to be Angola. It's going to be an exciting battle. Just as we're going to have in Group A, the battle between Nigeria and Tunisia for top spot. Group B, Angola and Senegal as well, that battle for number 1.
It's a nice pass from Dalmeida. Having seen Angola play, I guess, would you like to make a prediction on that one?
The way Angola played in the first game, Senegal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and we know Senegal beat them in the warm-up. They beat them comfortably in the warm-up tournament in Spain. But I think there's more to come from Angola. I think we'll see them get better and better. Whereas I think Senegal are playing pretty well right now. To see from Angola, the question is, who guards Dieng? Moreira, perhaps. I think he's a bit
He's a bit undersized maybe against him. No, I guess they're about the same size, but
no, Moreira's got the size. I don't know if he's got the experience and whether Dieng will be able to kind of use the energy that Moreira has against him. The fakes here and there, Moreira might jump a bit too easy. He would have to play really smart. And then they get really undersized, Angola, through their big bigs.
We didn't see Moreira play big minutes, did we, the other day? No. First of all, he didn't start. But he was money in the bank in the third quarter when they came back and took the lead. He was the guy, really, that brought him back.
Yeah, and then after that, there you see the numbers for Dieng.
28-17.
It's Mingas and Ambrosio. They have the size, the physical size to be able to guard Dieng. I'm not sure.
I think what they've got probably, obviously, is they can interchange those guys. And
yeah. It's the question. If he gets in the low post, though, Dieng, and catches it against them, they can hold their ground, but he's just too big. He'll shoot over the top of them. Whereas they can't necessarily do that against Moreira.
Oh, Matos, where's that been all game? He banks one in. Even on an all-shooting day, he's still got 14 points. Almeida beats the press, makes the pass. And Dieng is going to stay out here. Ain't got one yet, but to get it inside, and good effort from Canavete to knock it out of bounds. I wonder if Machate and Dieng are going to shake hands after this game.
Great competitors.
Mindy. Oh, right at the buzzer. That, my friend, is a dagger.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Beautiful bounce pass. Well, I've seen enough. Oh, no, I thought that was the other one. Well, what's going on?
We're going to call it goaltender, I think, but because it went past
okay.
Bounce, yeah. Not a foul.
And the coach had wanted them to press. And it goes to Sene, and Sene just lays it up and in. Got to 11. 82-71. Matos brings it in and misses with reverse. And Canavete with the block. Seems like maybe Mozambique can get more out of Hugo Martins. He's only played 6 minutes today. You know, when you talk about depth, I don't know why he doesn't play more. Good. He's had him a nice game. 7 points, 8 assists.
This is probably the best game I've seen from Almeida. I'm very impressed with the way he just won it.
8 points. 8 assists. What are they talking about?
It only shows 4 fouls for Mozambique on the scoreboard. So Augusto Matos is asking why they're shooting free throws.
Bonus.
Yeah, but it's not the bonus according to the scoreboard. And that's what he's saying. Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if
but
that's wrong.
No, it is the 5th foul. You know, the referee's come over and checked it. So the mistake is on the scoreboard, not in the awarding of free throws.
Yeah, it's a bit slow, that scoreboard. It happened yesterday. Must be a gremlin in the system. Good. But they've pecked away and they've pecked away, and they were there between 5 and 12 points, and they just haven't been able to really seriously threaten the Senegal team. But I tell you what, if you take Dieng out of it, this is a very different score right now. He means so much to Senegal. It's not funny.
Yeah, it really does. And the three-point shooting from Senegal as well. They're 8 for 21, just shy of 40%. Got it very well indeed. It shows you how important it is because he's still on the floor. Yeah, he's only 11.
They brought in Ibrahima Mbenge, number 10. And Jean is he's just going to go in and a little bit out of control, but Sene there for the rebound.
I worry about that basket every time.
Yeah. I think they took quite a bit of time getting it ready yesterday, and one of the coaches saw, what was it, the balance that was left up yesterday when they were making sure that it was in good shape? It was the second game, or it could be that they went back and looked at it after last night's final game to make sure it was okay, but there was a tool that was still left up there, so they brought it down before the first game. A leveler, you know.
Yeah. Oh, shot clock's not working. This one's not resetting after they've dunked it.
I think FIBA Africa did a good job of awarding Senegal we don't need another delay here at the end of the game. They did a good job of awarding Senegal the wild card.
Yeah.
Because they got to the round of 16 at the World Cup, but then they had to qualify and they couldn't send all of their players. The thing is, the teams from like the EuroBasket and what have you, those guys, when they played at the World Cup, they qualified already for the EuroBasket, the next EuroBasket. So the referees are going to call a timeout because we have a malfunction with the shot clock and the game clock on top of this problematic backboard and game support.
Uma coisa, vocês estão a fazer trabalho que vocês nem imaginam. O trabalho que estão a fazer, de bom que está a ser.
We had the delay yesterday. In fact, it was also in this game, wasn't it? It was in the second game of the day. Wasn't it? Nigeria beating. No, it was
the third game. They just had one game after, wasn't it? It started really late then.
No, it was Nigeria played the second game.
No riscos.
We have so many games.
And it led to the delay of the finish of that game.
You're right. Second game. Egypt, Cameroon straight away after Tunisia.
And actually, in a way, it did a favor to the competition because all of the Tunisian fans showed up ready to watch their team, but when they got there, the Cameroon game was going on in Egypt, and it just added to the atmosphere, an incredible atmosphere last night in that game. So the fans came a little bit, when they were supposed to come, and thinking they were going to see their team playing. And it was a terrific contest that Egypt ended up winning by the skin of their teeth. So one of the referees has a clock. He's holding it. The one. I know he's not. How are they going to do this?
No, they've just got the one shot clock.
So that's it.
Senegal winning, so they've said, let's just get this game done. We don't need the shot clock. They'll have to communicate from the bench.
They're not going to be in danger of running it out, are they? Well, it's not over. Crazier things have happened. 86, 73, 13 points. It's unlikely, though. Well, that's not going to help Mozambique. brother for the three. Until Senegal, there's 10 seconds on the shot clock. And Martin Garcia calls timeout. So with 39.6 seconds remaining, Senegal closing in on their second victory. And Mozambique ever so closer to falling for the second time.
Tienes que hacer 3 bloqueos, ¿ok? En la salida de banda. Ok, Ligras, vas a recoger.
Senegal got the lead. As you said, there's one difference in this game. It is Gorgui Dieng. It's interesting, he's scored back-to-back now. 26 in opening night.
Gordo Matos.
28 today. The team career high in the NBA. 22. He's eclipsed that a couple of times. First ever 2020 game.
Rookie challenge?
No, in the Timberwolves history.
Okay.
Yeah, 22 points and 21 rebounds against the Rockets last year, or 2 years ago. So he really has been an inspiration for the Timberwolves team. Considering the 21st draft pick, probably not expecting a great deal, but I think that just shows the work ethic, the character, the person he is.
Drive inside, and good strong move from Machate. Back to 10, right there's the deficit. Schoolboy slow to register the points. You know, of those 22 turnovers, Mendy has 5. He's got the ball now. Dieng has 4 for Senegal. The point guard has 1. D'Almeida. Matos. And Sene with the rebound, and Mende gets it off in time and hurts his shooting percentage with that long one. They don't care about that stuff. Anyway, that's the final. So 86-76, Senegal behind another monster performance from Gorgui Dieng. Win for the second time. 18 rebounds to go with his 28 points. 86-74 Senegal.
There he is the man of the moment. The difference between these teams, and I've got to say, Senegal today, much improved performance. They will be most pleased about, I think, the fact they scored 86 points. Offensively, they look very slick indeed, and I think that's a positive sign for them going forward for sure.
Impressive numbers. The domination of the board not really a surprise, although they were almost equal on the offensive glass. 9 for Mozambique and 11 for Senegal. Turnovers, 22. Is that a cause for concern for you, especially considering D'Almeida has to work with Dieng as really the only point guards?
Yeah, I think it's a concern for Senegal because against the better team, they would be punished. Mozambique, they didn't shoot at their best today by any stretch. Look at some of the percentage. Augusto Matos is 5 for 20. We know he's a much better shooter than that. And, if he has a better night, maybe it's a closer game and there's a completely different complexity on it. So still work for Senegal, like we said, but I think the fact that they scored 86, even with 22 turnovers, is the most impressive thing.
86-76, Senegal win it over Mozambique. Thanks for watching.